Hi, Sheena.
Hi.
She ready to go.
I am.
So we're going to wait a couple of minutes for the rest of the team to hop on.
Sure, no problem.
There they go. Hi, Celeste. Hi, Erin.
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so mute. Celeste, what are you watching?
TV.
You need to get you a notebook. Be ready to take some notes, girl.
I'm ready.
That's what my brain's for.
Uh-huh. You got pregnancy brain, girl. Don't lie to yourself. You need a notebook.
But that's all the way upstairs.
Oh my God.
Listen, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Well, lucky for you, I'm recording, so you can watch it later. All right. So I got to figure out how
I'm
to
working.
mute everybody on entry. I am still, look, this is the second week. For those of you who don't know, this is the second week of me figuring out how to use the Zoom on my computer instead of my phone. So I'm having a fun time with it. 17 months in the business, and I didn't figure this out until just now. Hi, Brittany. How are you, gorgeous?
Good. Thank you.
All right, so I'm just waiting for a couple more. I want to post a message right quick. This phone's gonna be dinging now. Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna keep this super short tonight. Oh, there it is. Nope, it doesn't give me the option. Huh. Okay, so if everybody can mute yourselves, that would be great.
Never.
Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna keep this super short tonight. I don't want to take a lot of your guys' time. It's halfway through the month and we've got some work to do. And I know a couple of you are very new, so you don't even know what I mean by that, but end of the month is grind time. We get it done at the end of the month. So here's what I want you guys to really start thinking about. You need to start thinking about marketing a solution and solving a problem. So if somebody is 25 pounds overweight, the problem is that they're 25 pounds overweight. The solution is ThermoFight and coffee. Okay, or Fat Fighters and ThermoFight, or the Target Trio because it's around the holidays. That's Cleanse, Fat Fighters, ThermoFight. You need to have a solution to their problem. So, and let's see, like Less Stress, Confianza. So you guys pretty much know the products. You know what you need to market to them. If you don't, I'm here to help, or you can get on your website and figure it out. All your product info is in there. So, mindset is always something that I'm going to remind you guys of. It is very easy to get discouraged, especially this time of year. I was just looking back through my notes from my Zoom last year. Like, this is all my last year's notes from my Zoom, and I'm going to show you guys literally because I dated them all. I'm green, so I do stuff like that. So I went through all right. I just want to show you guys real quick because seriously, it was bad. All right, so I went from 1028 last year, flipping one page to 1118. Last year, I was defeated. I was in a very bad place and my mindset was not right. I did not have my shit together. I kind of stopped attending Zooms, stopped doing what I needed to do. And if I did attend, I didn't take notes. I didn't care. So mindset is like 100%. Ashley says 80%. I say 100% because in the months of November and December last year, I did nothing with my business. I did nothing. I was still collecting a paycheck because of the work that I put in the months before, but I did nothing in November and December last year, and it could have killed my business. My business did suffer until like mid-January. And then I got my shit together again, and February I promoted. So mindset, I say, is 100% the key factor in running your business and getting clarity and knowing what you're doing and having that vision and getting on the level that you need to be on in order to push yourself through and see your dreams realized is extremely important. We do have lots of systems, but the number one system that I follow is taking care of our people. You've got to ask yourself, what were their goals? You've got to go back and look at your messages. If you keep notes on your customers, that's excellent. Excellent. People want to know that you care about them. They want to know that you are 100% committed to helping them reach that goal that you had told them that you're going to help them reach. Because a lot of times people they're not consistent. They don't do what they're supposed to do. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I talked to my sister-in-law last night. She signed 2 months ago. I put her on the products. She weighed, measured, did all the things that she was supposed to do. I told her exactly what it was that she needed to do. I walked her through every single thing. I tagged her in stuff. This girl ain't lost a single pound. Now, she's my sister-in-law, so I can be real blunt and bold with her, but I wasn't, and now she's wasted money. And we don't want anybody wasting money, so we need to stay connected. We need to make sure we keep the goals in front of our customers. If they say they want to lose 30 pounds, every single time you talk to them, you should be asking them, how much closer are you? How much have you lost this week? Have you weighed this week? Have you measured? Have you taken new pictures? And, pictures is like every 2, 3, 4 weeks, depending on how much they have to lose. But you have to keep the goal in front of them. If you don't keep the goal in front of them, they're not going to keep the goal in front of them 9 times out of 10. Now, there are a few people like Brittany who just handle her business. Anyway, so tracking system and auto ship dates and perk points are amazing little tools that we have in our eSuite that we don't utilize nearly enough. And like in your back office, you can see who has perk points. You can see everybody's tracking. You can like literally down to a science. And Brittany, have you figured all that out? I know you've spent a lot of time in eSuite. Have you figured all that out? Okay, so I didn't figure all that out for a very long time. So I'm telling you guys now, I'm telling you guys now that it's all there down to a science. You can track your customers. You can track their packages. You can see exactly how much money they've spent. You can see exactly how many perk points they have. You can see when their auto ship dates are. So you have all this available to you. Utilize it. Okay. So here's a really cool thing. So even though last year in November, December, I basically did nothing with my business, I still made a lot of Christmas cash. We had these amazing sales, and it seems like from the looks of it that we're getting ready to have a whole lot more. I'm super excited. Like, I don't know if any of y'all saw, if you're not following Mark Pentecost, you should be. He dropped this morning or yesterday morning. I don't know. My days are all mixed up now. I got up way too early this morning, but he dropped that there is some fire coming and he's going to keep it coming through November. So it's not just going to be Black Friday deals, guys. And last year it was amazing because with the BOGOs that we had, with the deals that we were able to offer, we were able to purchase all of these too and sell a lot for cash, and I did. So if you can plan an event for December and stock up on whatever is coming in November, you're going to make a lot of cash. But they also do, and I don't know, I can't say that he's bringing it back this year because I don't have anything concrete. But if they do bring it back this year, they have the point system for Christmas cash. And for every customer you sign and every distributor you sign, you get so many points, and 5 points added up to like $200 bonus every single week, paid out every single week. So I'm hoping and praying, I'm crossing my fingers that they bring that back. But still, with the deals that are coming for Black Friday and the rest of November, you can probably stock up and make a crap ton of cash. And that's pretty much how I did it, because I had an event in December and that was like all I did. So, all right, let's see. Is everybody familiar with the units, the files, and like just the tribe page in general? Has everybody had a chance to take a look at that? Just drop it in the chat or give me a thumbs up or something. Okay, cool. Nobody. So, all right, hold on. One in the chat. Getting there. All right, cool. So, in the tribe page, if you are unfamiliar with the tribe page, you need to get familiar with the tribe page. In the tribe page, there is at the top, if you go in from your phone, let me show you real quick. Who's laughing at me? All right, so in the tribe page, when you open up the tribe on Facebook, you have all these little tabs underneath all the members. So if you scroll over, like you can see everything, you need to get familiar. Like where your first training video was in units. So in units we have, and it shows when you've completed them. So like Ashley can see when we've done what we're supposed to do, when we've trained you like you're supposed to be trained. So please, if you've finished something, click I'm done. That way it shows up that you've actually done it. So I see you over there, Sheena. Oh, okay. All right. So if you've done it, click I'm done. And it should be like I've done it all. So like it should be down here under the video. It should say I'm done. So get familiar with units. There's a lot more information in there. Like we only tag the first 2 videos or whatever, and then everything else is kind of on you unless you specifically have a question that I can direct you to units. So then there's files there too. And I know I have told pretty much everybody about this, but just in case you didn't know, the files tab has everything that you could need. How to talk to a potential distributor, how to talk to a potential customer, how to sign somebody, like gives you the ultimate weight loss challenge script. It gives you your objections, like everything. So like even when somebody says to you, oh, I can't do it because I don't have time, guess what? There's a script in there for that. So you have like everything at your disposal. Now, that's not to say I don't want to help you. That's not to say that I won't, take a screenshot from you in a heartbeat and help you with the conversation. That I'm not saying that at all. But if for any reason I'm not available, you guys need to know where to go to get this information. Most of you do, but for those of you that don't, now you do. So something else that I learned the hard way is to play to your strengths. So like if you are great in front of people, get in front of people. If you're not great in front of people, fine, get on the phone with somebody. If you're super nervous, well, guess what? We all were. You're going to have to start talking more and just getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, but play to your strengths. If you are a people person, get out there and do events. If you are like good at hiding behind your computer, great, hide behind your computer, but talk to people, send voice memos, send lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of messages. Don't be afraid to have conversations. Let me see, affirmations. Who's doing affirmations? Anybody? Everybody? Brittany, I see that half smile over there. Girl, what you doing? You ain't doing no affirmations, are you? No, girl. All right, so affirmations are important. I called bull crap on these. Dude, my mouth is super dry. I called bull crap on affirmations for the longest time. I did not believe for a second that me telling myself something in the mirror was going to make it true or going to make me like feel better about myself, but legit 100%. It's real, and like you should do it. Put affirmations up around your house. I've got them on my mirrors in my bathroom. It's just serious. It's serious business. Okay. So affirmations. I am confident. I am bold. I am beautiful. Whatever you got to tell yourself, just do it. Like in my bathroom, it says, I am double diamond. I am going to make a $10,000 paycheck. No shit. No lie. That's what's in there on my shower. I'll show you. And on my mirror, it says 3 things. Well, it did say 3 things. My son erased one of them. I had to think about which one it was. And that was the go live one, but I've got that down pat now. I don't even need to see that anymore. I go live regularly. So on my mirror in my closet, where my jewelry is, where I'm like hanging out and checking out whether or not I want to wear something today, like it says, I am double diamond, and I will be double diamond. Okay. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm 2 steps closer to getting there than I was when I first wrote that. So I fully believe that it's going to happen. What did happen was when I wrote, I will have my house in 2018. What did happen was I will go back to church was on my dream board, and I looked at that every single day, and I've been back to church for nearly a year. Like what you put in front of you will happen. So even if you're like me and you're calling bullshit, saying, nah, there ain't no way, guess what, honey? It will. So on that same spectrum, you have to do self-development. Like some of y'all already know I'm big on that. It's just one of those things that you have to do. If you're not doing self-development, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, then where are you going? And I hate that I have to say it like that for some people. And I'm not talking about any of you guys right now. Like I'm talking about a lot of other people in my life. Like they refuse to do any self-development. They're stuck in the same exact places they were 10 years ago. I was there too. So like I have to get super bold about it sometimes. And I hate that I have to do that because this is something that we should have been taught in school. Like I have had my rant on Facebook Live about it. This is something we should have been taught in school. Self-development, read a damn book, figure out who the hell you are, and go forward with your life instead of staying stuck in the past like so many people do. So self-development is something that you should absolutely do. If you're not doing it, start. Couple of book suggestions to start. Mel Robbins, The 5-Second Rule. Rachel Hollis, Girl Wash Your Face. 2 amazing books that have like taken my mindset up a notch. Brittany and I just did this the other night, or was it? Yeah, last night. Holy crap. I'm telling you, my days are mixed. We just did a brain dump and made a list. Now I do this every single week. Brain dump. Everything that you need to do, everything that like pops in your head. Oh, hey, I need to meal prep. Oh, hey, I need to clean my bathroom. Oh, hey, I need to send out those messages. Oh, hey, I need to send a voice memo to this person. Oh, hey, I want to move my TV to the next room. Oh, hey, I need to pack lunches or whatever it is that you got going on in your life. Like brain dump it out onto a sheet of paper. Then turn it into a list. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, whatever, however many days you got from your brain dump to the next time when you think you're going to need to. Okay. Put it on a list. 5 to 8 things a day. It makes you feel like a freaking queen at the end of the week when you can look back and you're like, holy shit, I did all that. Like, when did I have time to do all that? So I highly suggest that. It's not a requirement. You're not required to do anything. You can sit on your ass all day long and do nothing, but odds are you're not going to go very far with that. So anyway, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm on fire tonight. Like, this is 5 o'clock in the morning. I had a great day. I dripped my house in Christmas. I'm just losing it, okay? Another thing that you can do along with that brain dump and all the other fun stuff that I named is keeping a list of interactions. So like when you get on Facebook and you post a comment on somebody's picture of their kid or on somebody's live from a concert or whatever the hell they're doing, whenever you post a comment, whenever you interact with somebody, write their name down. These are the people that you're going to come back to and message later because they're already going to have seen your name. They're already going to be familiar with you because they're like, okay, I've never seen her before. They're going to go to your profile if you've never commented on their stuff before. 9 times out of 10, this is what happens. They go to your stuff. They're like, do I know her? And then they'll look at your stuff. They leave you as a friend. You comment a few more times or they comment on stuff that you have or they start really going through your profile and want to know who you are. You're going to message them. They're going to respond instead of ghosting you like everybody else in your messenger list when you first start out. And that still happens to me. So like, it's not just when you first start out. So keep a list of those people. Keep a list of all the people that you've already talked to or who are already potentials, people who like you bump into and you speak to about the products. Catch their name. Ask to add them on Facebook. That's kind of how I blitz anymore. I don't even take my blitz cards out like I used to. You get them in your kit. They're big, they're bulky, they're not like, and they don't even look like this anymore, but they're not real pretty. Like they're not small business cards you can hand out, which I did have some made. I did have some made that were super simple, but to be honest, guys, I don't even really hand these out anymore. I will take them with me. If somebody asks for my card, I'll give it to them, but I don't hand them out anymore. Blitzing isn't something that I was ever very good at. I'm not real, well, I shouldn't say I'm not because I'm getting there, but I wasn't ever really like the person that would stop you at the store and be like, hey, I love that top. Where did you get it? And start a conversation with you. I'm not that person. But like I said, I'm getting there. So I don't blitz too much anymore, but I will, like, if somebody sparks a conversation with me, or if I do end up sparking a conversation with somebody over something, I'm like, hey, can I add you on Facebook? Like, I met this old lady today in the store. She was one of the ones that thought that my daughter was my mother. It's hilarious. 74-year-old woman in the store, and she was like, talking to my daughter about her attitude and telling her that when she grows up, things are going to be different. She looks at me. She was like, do you know about that yet? And I was like, woman, I'm her mother. Of course I know about that. And I was like, but I like you. Can I add you on Facebook? She was like, actually, I do have a computer. Do you know anything about those? And I was like, oh my God. She didn't know nothing about Facebook. I didn't add her, but it was hilarious. I did get her name and her phone number though. So like, if you can't blitz, you can always add people on Facebook, but always write down the names. That was the point. So have conversations with as many people as possible. You guys, UPS today was insane. Those conversations were hilarious. These guys are under immense amounts of stress, and I can't tell you how many people I told about Confianza today. But anyway, have lots of conversations. Non-negotiables. I hate non-negotiables, if I'm being 100% honest. Brittany's looking at me like, yeah, I feel you. So my non-negotiables, and like I said, I hate non-negotiables. These are things that you do every day, no matter what you feel, think, have to do besides them. No matter how many days you have, just like all this crap on your shoulders, like you still have to do these non-negotiables. And here are the few that I do every single day without fail. Okay. I post on my Instagram and my Facebook. I post every single day, at least 3 times a day. Sometimes I'll post 3 times a day and go live. And like, I have to force myself to do it sometimes. And this is why prepping your posts is important. I power hour at least once a day, except for on Sundays. And even then, like sometimes I force myself to do it. Power hours are really important. You get a lot of shit done in 1 hour, like a lot of shit done. Like this whole list worth of shit done in 1 hour. So, power hour, post on Instagram and Facebook, self-development every single day. So it's a non-negotiable for me. Right now I am reading The Dichotomy of Leadership. I also listen to Eric Thomas podcast or the MFCEO podcast. All of that counts as self-development. Like even watching YouTube videos, which sometimes I will take that 20 minutes watching YouTube videos. Will Smith is a great one to watch. I'm trying to think. There's a few other ones that I watched. My husband started listening to them too, and he's driving me nuts because it's just not his thing. But anyway, so like Mel Robbins and Rachel Hollis even have a podcast that you can listen to and YouTube videos that you can watch. Some of our top leaders in the company, Pam Satter has her own podcast. Cami Pentecost has her own podcast and YouTube channel. So like there's tons of stuff out there for self-development. Don't like squander the opportunity to make yourself better because it's great. Anyway, and then talking to or trying to inspire somebody on my team. I do this every single day. It just kind of happens at random sometimes, but I try to I do every single day talk to somebody and try to inspire them. I never know really if it's actually happened unless somebody says so, but like that is my intention. So, and that is part of the reason for the Rising Leaders group. Like I want you guys to feel encouraged and inspired and know that I care about your goals as much as I care about mine. And like I said on week before last, no, it was last week because we pushed it to Monday. Anyway, like I said, like seeing you guys rise is my ultimate goal right now. Like I don't care about a whole lot else, but seeing you guys earn what I'm earning and do, all the things that I had to go through a long time to get to in a much shorter period of time is my goal. I want to see you guys succeed faster than I did. So anyway, I think that's it. That's all my notes. That's all I had. Do you guys have any questions? Nope. Okay, well then I won't keep you. I hope you guys have a great night. If you need me, you know how to find me. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.